Thank you. Well, if you've been like locked in a room somewhere, I'm sure you haven't been, but if you have, much music has been entertaining you because we have delivered 6 hours of Madonna. We like to call it simply a Madonna-thon, baby. We even played Justify My Love. Yeah, yes, we did. And, you know, if that wasn't enough, we thought it was important to cap off the evening by having the lady herself to hang out with us and to interact with you guys tonight, Madonna. Yes. So, how you feeling? How are you?
Theater in the round.
Yes, it certainly
Good.
is.
I'm very well.
You doing all right?
Just want to make sure what's going on back there.
All right, well, you know what? Let me just fill you in, all right? Because tonight's a very special evening because Much Music, we're bouncing across the nation with this, L-I-V-E. And we're also bouncing to Much USA. And it's also simulcasting to all the viewers in the Music Plus area. Plus, we decided to bring up all the way from Montreal, hang out with us, the lovely and beautiful and the talented Genevieve. How are you? From Music Plus, where is she?
I'm fine, Jim. I'm up here. I'm right up here. Hello, Madonna. It's a pleasure for me to be here. And I'm surrounded by fans who are dying to ask you a question, Madonna. And some of these fans are from Montreal. They came all the way from Montreal, and they are contest winners. And what they had to do to be here was to come up with the best question they could for you. And some other people could ask questions by phone, by fax, or by email. So you never know what they're going to ask. Are you up for it?
I'm up for it.
You're up for it. Good. So here's how you can ask your question to Madonna.
Talk to Madonna live and Much. For questions and comments, the toll-free number to call is 1-800-265-MUCH. That's 1-800-265-6824. By fax, the number to call is area code 416-591-MUCH. That's area code 416-591-6824. You can also communicate by email. The address is madonna@muchmusic.com.
Well, that's how you can get in touch with Madonna live and Much, all right? And I get the first question. There you go. So, first of all, it's an honor tonight to have you sitting here. And I guess what strikes me first is the fact that what it has actually taken you to come around to this point. And part of that, what kind of helped me out was actually the first single off the Ray of Light. Here's New Sheedy. There you go. I'm sure everyone got a Sheedy? The first track was Drowned World Substitute for Love, and the first line was, I traded fame for love. Is this love?
This is a song about my relationship with fame.
Right.
And it's kind of like reflecting on my past and coming to terms with the idea that there was a time in my life when I thought that being famous was going to give me everything I needed, and then realizing that, while it's really great and you know, I've had a lot of great experiences because of it, it does not take the place of true love.
Right. Now, in terms of the love for your fans, I mean, you don't do this on a regular.
No.
So what has brought you to this point in terms of, like, you know, having the, I guess, is it this comfortableness with yourself in terms of saying, hey, you want to maybe share a little bit more?
Well, I think my career, my life, sometimes it's hard to separate the two. I've been on an incredible journey. I've learned a lot, and I feel like I've had a lot of really enlightening experiences lately in the past couple of years, and I feel like I want to share that with my fans, with people that listen to my music.
Also, there's a very spiritual thread throughout the album, and I'm sure that spiritual thread obviously comes from you.
Yeah.
What have you gone through to get to that spiritual base?
Have I gone
We have an hour.
Life? Well, just being famous for 15 years is like a real, like, you know, that's like going to the school of hard knocks, basically. But I mean, first and foremost, having a baby is just a huge, cataclysmic experience that will forever change me for the good. And being responsible for another person's life, you know, suddenly you feel, you have to sort of take a step back and say, okay, what am I all about? What do I have to say? What am I on this earth for, and what am I going to teach my daughter? And I'm sure that was like the biggest change for me.
Now, you've expressed yourself sexually, publicly, in the past.
And privately.
And privately. I didn't want to go there, but but now you're here to express yourself spiritually.
Yeah.
Do you feel people like I've actually talked to a lot of people over the year, and I believe there's a certain spiritual energy
Going on for everybody, by
going
the
on
way.
for everybody, yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we're, coming to the millennium and, the end of a century. To live from the end of one into another is a really important thing, and it's time for everybody to kind of take stock in what they've done, look back at what's happened to us personally and on a global scale, and I think people are really searching for the deeper meaning of life.
All right. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about that. We're also going to talk about the album, Ray of Light, because we are going to come back here because you know what? Madonna is live in Munch. Come on back.